now with that ABC News exclusive. The San Diego teenager who survived the shark attack is here for his first live interview after being bitten by an 11-foot great white. We'll talk to him in just a moment, but first, Amy's here with more on what he's gone through. Good morning, Amy.
That's right. Good morning, Michael. We can all say for sure it is a miracle that Keane Webre-Hayes is alive after being attacked while lobster diving with his friend. A day at the beach turned into a terrifying ordeal for 13-year-old Keane Webre-Hayes.
I'm diving and I hear a guttural scream, like a primal scream, like you've never heard a scream before in your life.
The teen was looking for lobsters with a friend when, out of the blue, an 11-foot-long great white shark appears and attacks. Keane ripping himself from the predator's jaws, struggling to the safety of a nearby kayak. Video captured the intense moments. Rescuers dragged him to shore, strapped to a kayak and bleeding badly. Keane clinging to life.
Luckily, we got him out of the water because I looked back and a shark was behind the kayak.
A helicopter airlifting him to a nearby hospital where he underwent 5 hours of surgery. Doctors using roughly 1,000 stitches to repair the damage to his body. Now, Keane was diving for lobsters in water that was about 9 feet deep, which may seem shallow, but not uncommon at all to see sharks in that depth. Not uncommon, Michael, but I'm still sure very shocking for Keane.
Yeah, very shocking for Keane. And we're joined now by Keane and his mother, Ellie. They're here for their first live interview. And thank you, too, for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
And Keane, I'm so happy to see you. You're an incredible and strong young man. You lost half the blood in your body. You were in critical condition. You had 1,000 stitches. But how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. Just good to be here. And it's just recovery right now.
And what do you remember from the attack? Can you take us through those moments?
So I remember everything from when I got into the water to when they knocked me out for surgery. So I'm going into the water, and my buddy is kind of behind me. So we start paddling out a little bit, and we stop at a couple little rocks, and we don't really get anything. And then we stop at this one rock that we know will have lobsters. So I dive down. I'm trying to get this one lobster. I don't get it, so I come back up. And then I kind of look around to kind of take in the view because the sun was starting to rise. And I noticed a kayak out there. So I dive down, and then I don't get the lobster, sadly. But as I'm coming up, I feel something just tackle me, and it took my mask off. And at first I thought it was Noah trying to mess with me and just trying to scare me. But then I come up and my mask is off, I'm all confused. And then I look over, my wetsuit is all ripped up and blood is starting to go into the water. And I look over and I see Noah's snorkel still in the water. So I know it wasn't Noah. And then just by instinct, I just started swimming to that kayak as fast as I can. And I'm screaming for help, 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 shark, yeah. And then I swim to the kayak, I pull myself on, and I tell the guy, we have to get to shore.
And in a lot of ways, you saved yourself.
Yeah.
And you've been in that area before. Had you seen sharks there before?
No, that was my first time at Beacons.
First time there. And Ellie, I know you were there, but you were on the beach. And at what point did you know that something had happened to Keane?
Well, I was actually on a cliff above the beach, and I was on the phone with my husband, and the sun was coming up, and it was kind of an eerie feeling out there. It's super quiet, and I was on the phone, and in the background, I started hearing probably just the worst screams I've ever heard in my life. And I told my husband, I said, can you hold on a second, there's someone screaming. And I stopped to listen, and I couldn't tell if it was Keane or someone else. And my husband actually said to me at that time, he said, oh, it's probably just Keane getting eaten by a shark. And of course, he was joking because the chances of it really happening. And it was just a few minutes later that I heard the bellowing yells of the men yelling, shark, get out of the water. And I just bolted for the beach to find him. I didn't think it was Keane, but I just wanted to make sure Keane was okay. I had no idea that he would be the one that was bitten by the shark.
And I got to say, Keane, your recovery has been just amazing. You're back in school part-time. And Ellie, for you, what has the recovery process been like for Keane from your side of it?
Well, it's been a lot of work, life-changing for sure. So it is a constant bandage changing, just getting through all the doctors, trauma therapy, orthopedic surgeons, infectious disease, OT. You know, I mean, it's really rocked our life as we know it. We're getting a new normal.
And you were just worried about him dating. Now you got to worry about all that stuff as well.
Oh my gosh.
But you know, silver lining in all this, there's been so much support. You had a chance to go to Game 4 of the World Series. You met your hero, Clayton Kershaw, who's really a great guy. And what do you two want to say to all those people who've reached out and who've offered you just support and everything else?
It's been amazing. I never knew that it would be overflowing the way it is. This is one of the most tragic things that our family's gone through. We're happy Keane's alive, but we have a long road ahead. We're excited that we have a GoFundMe that's helped us with the medical bills that we weren't prepared for, and just the outpouring of our community and, you know, just our really close friends and family. We felt very enveloped in love through all of this.
And here's the big question. Are you going lobster diving again?
Definitely.
All right, my man. So we're happy you're here. Thank you for being here. We're so happy you're doing well, Keane.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.